Guys, welcome to Fans Dog Football. It's your boy SC again. Yes, the Premiership is back for the weekend, just taking on Westham United away from home, and it's going to be a very intense one. Yes, so many talking points in today's video. Chelsea injuries trying to ruin Chelsea's season. Jorginho, Kante, KOVACIC, so many injuries. Lukaku may or may not start. So many talking points in today's video. Well, before we continue, if this is your first time here on our channel, please remember to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon too to get notified whenever we drop in new videos. Alright, so from the very start, injuries has been something that just has been free from injuries from the beginning of this season, but this period it has been one injury upon the other. Yes, from Ben Chilwell to Kovacic, Kante, and most recently Chaloba. This has been something huge so far for Chelsea, and as it is right now, according to Thomas Tuchel, who confirmed in his press conference that Chaloba, Kante, Chilwell, we all know Chilwell is long term, and Kovacic are all out for tomorrow's game, which is a sad one for Chelsea. You could see in the Watford game, you could see that these guys were really missed for the Watford game. Well, we're taking on West Ham away from home, and going to West Ham is never an easy ride. West Ham, another London rivals, it is not an easy ride for Chelsea. So, well, tomorrow's game is an early kickoff, 12:30, and we all hope Chelsea will win this one out and remain top of the table. But the good news there is Jorginho and Reece James are back. Yes, in the Watford game, you could see the effect of these two guys, most especially Jorginho in that midfield. You could see his presence was really felt in that midfield, and he was not available. But for tomorrow's game, Jorginho and Reece James will be back for tomorrow's game. Also, Saul Niguez, he hasn't been doing well so far in the midfield, and with Chelsea being short of left wing backs, and I think according to Thomas Tuchel, he may decide to use him as a left wing back. And funny enough, life comes at you real fast. This was one position he was running away from Atletico, and now coming to Chelsea due to injuries, he has to play there. Maybe playing them may kickstart his season. You never can tell. Things do change. Things do really change. You never really can tell. Maybe that is his most desired position, but anything could happen. He might end up playing in left wing back, and we will end up not missing Ben Chilwell, as the case may be. Also, Chelsea remain the top of the Premier League table for all London derbies. So far so good. Every London derby Chelsea has played this season, Chelsea has won them all. From Crystal Palace to Arsenal to Tottenham to Leeds, Chelsea has won all London derby so far. So good this season. As this season goes, Chelsea has won all London derby. Also, West Ham will be bringing back Chelsea's boy. Yes, Chelsea beloved boy. Who am I talking about? That's no other person than Koizuma. Yes, Koizuma, who did spend a huge number of years in Chelsea, going out on loan, coming back, winning Champions League, winning Premiership with Chelsea. He will be coming back to he will be playing against Chelsea this time around in West Ham colours, and you know how good Zuma is, most especially on the air. It takes no nonsense, but he'll be facing Chelsea, and let's see what will happen. Also, he will be going head to head with Romelu Lukaku on this one, so it's going to be a very big battle, a very big battle between between Zuma and Lukaku. I want to see how that will definitely pan out for tomorrow's game. So tomorrow's game is really crucial for Chelsea. Anything less than a win for Chelsea will make Chelsea drop down the table, because we're just 1 point ahead of City and 2 points ahead of Liverpool, who has more goal, a superior goal difference than Chelsea. So anything less than a win for Chelsea, it is a problem. It will definitely be a problem. Chelsea, you have to see Chelsea falling down the pecking order of the table. But with with Thomas Tuchel's intelligence and everything, I still see Chelsea winning West Ham. I see Chelsea winning West Ham. But it's a 12 o'clock kickoff, an early kickoff. It's usually a very, very tricky one. Early kickoffs have always been a tricky tie. I don't know. I don't know if it's a myth or that's just how it is. It has always been a tricky tie. Early kickoff has always been a tricky tie. No, now talking about injuries has not really been fair to Chelsea. It has not really been fair at all. KOVACIC had hamstring injury. We don't even know how long KOVACIC will be out. Kante's injury keeps coming and going, and right now we don't even know when he'll be back. Ben Chilwell, long term, maybe out of the season. Chaloba, the latest one, is the most painful of them all. This guy is just coming on. He's just coming into the team, just trying to build a reputation for himself into the team, and boom, injuries here and there. Well, these injuries will only come and go, and I hope Chelsea at the end of the day will be able to withstand the pressure of having injuries, because these injuries will really make or mar our season. Just like the game against Watford, we were just blunt in everything. Now look at the midfield. Loftus-Cheek and Saul in that midfield, it was just like there was nothing in the midfield. Sissoko was just running riot in that Chelsea midfield, and you could see Reece James not being there. Alonso was, in fact, all attack in that game was just pointing to Alonso. They were just attacking Alonso's position, and until in second half where Rudiger had to come and help him out. So it's not the injuries have really tell on Chelsea, and I hope that champion mentality will remain, that never say die mentality. Even if we can't play well and win, we just have to nick the 3 points anyhow it is. Chelsea just need to get that 3 points, and with the way it is now, West Ham, who are fourth on the table with 23 points, they too will also be looking for a win. So it's a London derby, and you know how London derbies are. But so far so good this season. Chelsea has won all London derbies which they face. So I see this West Ham it will only be tricky though, but I still think that if Thomas Tuchel gets his onions right, we will definitely win. So coming to predicted team lineup, I think from the back we all know Mendy would definitely start. For the absence of Chaloba, Christensen comes in for Chaloba. Thiago Silva, Christensen playing Thiago Silva, Rudiger, those three in the defense line. Reece James and Alonso, who will definitely play the left wing back and right wing back positions. Then Jorginho and maybe Loftus-Cheek or Saul, one of them, but I still prefer Loftus-Cheek. Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek. Then in the attack, well, Odoi has been doing well. Pulisic has been trying. So and I think Lukaku has to start in this one because of the physicality of this West Ham defenders. I think Lukaku needs to start in this one. So we're going with a Mount and Odoi, with Lukaku leading the line for this one. These are just my predictions for predicted team lineup for this game. I just hope Chelsea ends up winning this game and will remain top of the table going into December, going into January, and let's see, we may end up winning the league in come May. We may end up winning the league and also hopefully defend the Champions League crown. Anyway guys, if this is your first time here on our channel, remember to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon too to get notified whenever we drop in new videos. Watch out for the next episode of our videos. Thank you.